Another way of financing your real estate investing in Africa or the Caribbean, and this is primarily for homeowners of African and Caribbean descent who live in the UK, Canada, Australia. If you are a homeowner in all those places and you have already got a property, chances are that there will be equity built up in those properties. And what we do with our clients in the UK particularly is that we would help them remortgage the property. So you can either refinance with your existing lender, or we can refinance you can refinance the property with a new lender. So let's assume that the property value now is 200,000. Let's assume you bought it for 100,000. You've got another 100,000 equity. So if the lender is going to give you a mortgage, they'll probably give you a loan to value of about 70%. So 70% of 200,000 is the loan that they're going to give you. And then that 30% of 200,000 is about 60K. You can bring that 60K as your deposit for the property that you're buying in Africa or the Caribbean. And that way you can arrange the payment terms after you've put the big lump sum. Now, to do that successfully and to reduce your cost, you need to strike when the iron is hot. I would recommend off-plan purchasing. Before they lay a brick on ground, before they break ground, you go in and you put your money in there, knowing that in 2-3 years time completion would happen. So you would have bought yourself enough time to be able to make the rest of the payment on time. And that is how I finance some of my real estate investment here in Ghana. And it works very, very well for me. And I know that by completion time, the property value would have gone up. And so I can even refinance the property, use the deposit, put it into another property and all of that. So those are some of the mechanics that you need to do if you have a property in the country of residence in the West. It's easy. The interest rate will still be lower, 4.75%, 5%, whatever. And then you can reduce the cost of your borrowing. So I will recommend equity release with the purpose of not spending on luxury cars and holidays, but with the purpose of reinvesting in Africa and the Caribbean. Well, I hope by now you are getting the drift about investing in real estate in Africa and Caribbean. I have created a masterclass for real estate investment in the African and Caribbean markets. And if you already have a property in Africa or the Caribbean and you need to monetize it, I have got a course about turning your property in Africa and the Caribbean into an ATM cash machine. Check my website, douglasoppong.com, and you can click on that and then we can get started.